We are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first episode of Dungeon Wreckers. This will be a D&D channel. My name is Brent Pilgrim, and I will be this game's GM. Introduce yourself, everybody. Let's start with you, Talon.
Hey, should I give my real name or?
You already said your real name.
Well, my last name.
Oh, don't give that
you
out.
Don't, you don't have to.
On the internet. I wouldn't give my last name out.
Yeah, my name's Talon Terrible.
Thank you.
Okay. My name is Ryan, but you can call me Cuddles.
Okay then.
Let's go.
Sorry about him. He's Ryan. So today, for the first episode, we will not actually be playing the game, but we will be setting up Talon's here's character. I'll share my screen so we can go over the character sheet. How is everybody doing today?
Doing good.
Yeah, pretty good. Just trying to figure out what I want to do for my cleric.
Perfect. Ryan, if you could introduce your character. We are not making yours, but just so we can show you. So can you guys see my screen right now?
My character's name is Quip Marlborough.
Here's Quip's token right here.
You may think that Marlboro was a cigarette brand name. It is. It's not like I'm getting paid, but if you had to choose a cigarette company to smoke, I'm not saying you should because it gives it cancer. Choose Marlboro.
Please remember, Ryan, we are all under the age of 18 and cannot legally endorse cigarettes.
I'm not legally endorsing them. Wink.
I hate you all.
By the way,
Infinity.
Brent, your screen keeps on going into eternity, like over and over again.
Huh.
Go into the page 20 page.
Oh, there we go.
I am trying. Okay,
Now it's
so
a black
maybe.
screen. There we go.
I can just pick the tab, the share. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
God damn it, Brent.
Oh, beautiful.
What do you know? Program that's user friendly.
So, are you all judging me now?
I'm not judging you.
Okay, sorry
I've
about
always
this.
been
I am
judging you,
new to the
Brent.
program. I am new to the program. I apologize.
It's fine.
So, let's start off. Talon, if you could pull up your character sheet, we'll get to work on it. So, you said you wanted to play a cleric?
Yep.
First, let me explain the setting. This setting will be a magical high school. The whole idea is like Harry Potter if it's on track.
That's the first thing I said as well.
The whole idea is this high school does not train wizards. We train soldiers, people who will make technology of the new world, or the people to kill the other army soldiers.
Have you prayed push soldier, Talon?
I see. Well, that sounds cooler, I suppose.
One of the ideas is this world is very chaotic. Magic is everywhere, and people abuse it. Murder is not really disallowed; it's frowned upon. But if you're killing somebody, if they allowed themselves to die, they didn't deserve to be in this school.
Oh.
Oh.
That kind of school.
I think.
So it's like a Japanese private school. The line character creation wise, we will be doing your standard point buy. Talon, are you familiar with that?
Standard point buy. I believe so.
What are both of yours as D&D experiences for the audience?
I'm playing one other campaign with you, as you know, and that's basically it. So I don't know all that much.
I've done 2 campaigns outranking Talon. Another one is with Talon. So this is my 3rd time.
So you guys are fairly fresh. I have been GMing Pathfinder for 2 years and have started 5th edition in this last December. This game will be a 5e game. So with how this universe works, there is world traveling, so you guys are free to make your backstory as vivid or as detailed and unique as you want, and we could just say it happened off-world.
All right.
Okay. Like multiverse?
Exactly.
Okay.
So then, if we're ready to begin, Talon, open up your character sheet and let's get to work.
I'm probably just going to
Alright,
be
my
looking at the
character sheet.
Google Hangouts, though.
All right, my character sheet is opened.
Okie doke, I will open it as well so people on my screens can see it. Talon's character. Now, let's do this in the correct order that the book says for new players understanding it.
All right.
Let's figure out. The first thing you do is we'll figure out your ability scores through point buy. Do you
Okay.
remember how to calculate point buy, or am I gonna need to walk you through it? This is laggy. There we go.
What do you mean calculating point by? Do you mean
First, as a cleric, your primary stat is going to be wisdom.
right? I know that.
It's 15 right now. You have 27 points. Getting it to 15 costs 9.
Okay. So I start at 6 base for each score.
Run. Hello?
Oh no, I see. I have it here. I'm good. I understand stuff.
Okay, sorry, my thing cut out for a bit. Is everybody here?
Yeah.
I apologize. So does 15 sound fair?
15 for wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably.
Perfect. Now, depending on the type of build you're going for, do you want to be a melee cleric, like a war priest thing? Do you want to be a sort of hunter, ranger cleric with high dex? Do you want to be the charismatic face of the group? What do you want to be?
I would like to be sort of a healer with some offensive spellcasting abilities.
You can definitely take that. Do you want to be, I'm guessing, high strength then?
Yes.
So
Probably.
do you want, what I would recommend is put 15 strength as your next one, or 14?
I'll put 14.
So if by putting 14 here, you can have another 13. And if you dump one, you can have another 14. How point buy works is, imagine it like this. Every stat starts off at a score of 8.
No, I see. I have it here.
I'm explaining it to the audience.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. This 8 is a -1 modifier, and you have 27 points to spread throughout. You can only raise something to a 15 minus racial modifiers. The cost of getting it to 10 is 2 points. 12 is 4 points. 14 is 9 points. Wait, no,
14
no,
is
that's
7
wrong.
points.
7 points, thank you, and 15 is 9 points. So, Talon, do you want to have a dump stat? What that means is a stat he leaves at 8 instead of bringing it to 8 to 10.
Charisma. That'll be my dump.
That is what most people do with their dump. So, let's see. Then with your dump stat being charisma, we can set one skill to 13 and 1 to 12, or we can have 1 at 14.
Are you lagging out, Brent? Because on the Google Hangout, I just see it going so slow.
Yeah, it's lagging badly. I'll try and solve that for next time. What I would recommend is, if you want a good amount of health to stay in the melee, 14 con.
14 con, and then base 8 dex.
Base 10 dex.
least 10 decks. Oh,
We
okay,
could
yeah.
we could dump your con if you want, and your dex and use heavy armor. There's a couple cleric builds that give you that.
Well, with the... Let me see something real quick. With the domain I was thinking of choosing, I was going to get heavy armor anyway.
So, you want to dump dex?
What do you mean?
Leave your dex an 8, and you could get your strength to a 15, con to a 15, or intelligence to a 12.
Probably con to a 15.
Perfect. So you're going to have a large amount of hit points.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to be able to punch people in the fucking skull. And you're going to be a cool badass.
Basically, I'm always a cool badass.
So, what domain were you thinking of? To players at home, the book this is all in is the Player's Handbook. I also allow any of the classes from the Dungeon Master's Guide and the Monster Manual. Things you'd find in here are the Death Domain, Oathbreaker, Eladin, and Azamars. Other than that, this will all be in the Player's Handbook.
Alright, I was thinking life domain.
Life Domain, I will look that up, and please tell me what race you wanted it to be.
Say that again? Sorry, your mic's
What
kind of
race?
cutting out.
Oh, I'm sorry. What race do you want to be?
Race. That is something I have to think about.
For domain-wise, if you want to still get that heavy armor, Tempest and War are pretty good.
Really? Let me see. Tempest looks interesting. Oh. I see.
War is pretty powerful.
Yeah. But we also need a bit of a healer, don't we?
Well, you can still get healing with both of those. Same spell list you can pick from.
Right.
Now, for your race, if you want to go optimized, pick something that ups wisdom, con, or strength. If you want to go fun, do whatever you want.
Right. I'll be You know what? I'm just gonna bring it back to basic. Just gonna be a human.
Human, are you going standard +1 to everything, or you want to do two plus two ones and a feat? Useful feats, if you want to be a mate, I would suggest the feat one, so you can take Warcaster.
I forget what feats are.
Welcome to 5e, players! Feats are, think of these as giant-ass perks.
Alright, yeah. Let's do that, though.
So pick two stats to up to 1. I would recommend Con and Wisdom, but do what you want.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that.
Perfect. And what I would also recommend for you is Warcaster.
Warcaster. Now, where are the feats in the big old book of...
Warcaster, page 170. For you listening at home, please feel free to follow along. This is boring, though, so I doubt it. What this will give you is when you have to make a saving throw to maintain your spell, you have advantage on it. You can somnatic components are like hand gestures for spells. You can still perform those with a sword and shield or any other weapons in your hands.
That's sweet as, you know.
And the coolest part, when a hostile creature's movement provokes an opportunity attack from you, you can cast a spell instead of attacking.
Nice. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. So let's put that under background with racial features. This is gonna be on you to remember. But so human variant. Do you have any name in mind?
Nope.
You can go with a cigarette brand like me.
I'm not going with the cigarette brand. I don't endorse that.
Okay, alcohol.
Okay,
We
that's
are
a
all
possibility.
under the age of 18 and 21.
I'm not endorsing anyone to go and buy it. You
Alright, my
gotta
character
get
name will be
addicted.
Jack Daniels.
Perfect. Go right ahead. How did I misspell human that badly?
Wait, where did you put the human thing?
Top of the page. So what domain did you want to do?
Domain. Now that I'm actually looking at War and Tempest,
Tempest is fucking cool.
Tempest does look fucking cool. Cool as shit. I'll probably do
Nerds.
that.
Okay,
I mean,
so
Thunderwave. Thunderwave. That just sounds badass.
I think every cleric can take Thunderwave. Oh no,
No, I know. But
no, every cleric can't. Only Tempest can. And what you'll really like is look at the Wrath of the Storm. What this does to the people at home is page 62.
yeah, I
Also,
see
at
it.
first level, you can thunderously rebuke attackers. When a creature within 5 feet of you that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to make the creature take a dexterity save.
Nice.
The creature takes 2d8 lightning or thunder damage, your choice. On a failed save, they take half as much.
Nice.
And you can use this a number of times equal to your wisdom modifier, so 3.
Yeah, since it's 16. Well, no, mine is 16, so it'd be, yeah, plus 3. Okay, cool.
So think of it as a encounter power. If you're from
Nice.
4E.
Alright, that's badass.
Yeah.
Tempest domain, definitely.
Also, this is one of the cleric domains that gives you both heavy armor and martial weapons.
Sweet. Now I need to look up martial weapons.
Those are just long swords, warhammers, most of the good two-handed weapons.
Longsword, please. Holy crap.
Okay, so I'm guessing you want to go sort of sword and board build?
Probably.
Or if you really want to be crazy, we can go two weapons at once. Or you can just have a giant two-handed hammer and just say, "Screw you, I'm a cleric."
Nah, I'm pretty awesome, but I'm not crazy. I want some defense.
Oh, you're already gonna be in heavy armor. You'll have high defense. Okay, so Tempest Cleric. If you could please put in your proficiencies. This will be under background, I think. If you could write in, you have martial and all in heavy armor. Wait a minute. You can't use shields. Wait, can you? Let me see. It doesn't say this comes with shields. That might just be a cleric thing. Nope, you can use shields. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use. Just put all for armors.
But under armor, just all.
I'm just gonna write all. And for weapon proficiencies, write martial and simple.
Alright.
So, do you have anything in mind with? So, at first level, you'll gain your spell casting. You'll get 3 cantrips and 2 first level spells.
Right.
I'll bring up the spell page for everybody to see in Google Hangout. Shoot, where is it? Ryan, could you post the link for the page with all the spell cards?
I can.
Could you give it to me in the chat? I can't find mine.
Brent, give me a minute, okay?
Thank you.
Because I don't actually have it on hand, so I'm going to go into the other game where you do have it there, okay?
Thank you. So Talon, you have since through the setting, you do not have to be a religious cleric. You could follow a way of belief that gives you your power, or you could just be in a school that grants you these. Would you rather have a religion that grants you it? What would you want?
No religion. Not that religion's bad, anyone watching. Just
Whoa.
not
Scientologist.
See, now you're just taking it out of whack.
No, he actually is a Scientologist, guys.
Yeah. I follow school. because I'm in school.
So basically, if you can think of anything they would offer at a magical high school, even mage slaying.
Yeah, I answered it. Should be there, Ron.
Thank you. Mage slaying, anything alchemy, wizardry. Let's figure out what classes you'll be attending.
Wait, before that, we need to figure out something 10 times more important.
That is,
Who's the senpai in our relationship?
you're both freshmen.
God damn.
We decided this early on.
Okay, senpai Brent.
I am the senpai. God, the first episode's is already really rough. Brilliant.
Look, Brent, this is going 10 times better than I thought. I thought there was going to be.
We're not pros at this.
Yeah, well, I expect you to be.
Go get WoW Krendor if you want someone who's a pro.
You know what? I am going to send him.
What?
So can you see my screen? Perfect.
Oh yeah.
So here are the level 1 spells. I will bring up the ones Talon likes. I mean level 0 spells. So pick 3, Talon.
Level 0 spells? Wait, what?
The level 0 cleric spells. Things I would recommend.
Is Spare the Dying a cantrip?
Yeah.
It is.
I get that, Talon.
Why don't you just... I'm looking at it.
Things I think you would like. We're going with your whole thunder theme. Sacred Flame is really nice. It's just a good damage spell.
Yeah, I looked at that earlier. That looked pretty cool.
Things you should read into. Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy.
If I'm pronouncing that right. It is right here. To those watching. You manifest a minor wonder, a sign of supernatural power within a range. You can create one of the following magical effects. Your voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal for a minute. You cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or change color for a minute. You can cause harmless tremors in the ground for a minute. You can create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within the range, such as a rumble or thunder.
Alright.
Drive a raven, ominous whispers. You can instantly cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut. You alter the appearance of your eyes. You can use this spell up to 3 times at once.
Right.
And it costs an action to dismiss.
So
this would be
that can
that
be really spooky.
Yeah, it's meant for scare, or ominous. Like, you want to scare the person. You climb in for the window. As you open the window, thunder goes off behind you. And you say, I'm Batman.
You didn't do the voice, Ren.
I'm not going to do the voice.
Do the voice!
I'm Batman.
I'm actually kind of sad that I had you do it now because it didn't live up to my expectations.
Rude. So, any idea what cantrips you want to go with? If you want to take on a more support role, guidance is really useful. You can touch a creature, and the next roll they have, they can add a D4 to.
Sorry about that. Someone said stuff for me. I muted my mic so you can hear anything, but I missed the last minute.
Perfect. If you want to take a more support role, you can take guidance. You touch a creature, and the next roll they have, they roll a D4 and add that to the D20.
That looks good. I do want to get a healing spell.
Oh, those are generally level 1.
Oh yeah. So I'll get Sacred Flame definitely.
That's gonna be one of my favorite parts about 5th edition. There's always a level 1 damage spell. In Pathfinder and the other ones I played, most of the cantrips were just really utility stuff and weak utility at that. So if you ran out of your level 1s, you ended up using a crossbow, and you just lost that feel of magic.
Alright. Then, after that, probably want guidance. Sounds good. What does Let me look at bless.
Bless is a level 1 spell. It's probably one of the best buffs in the game. Oh, they nerfed it. You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range.
Oh.
Whenever a target makes an attack, roll, or saving throw before the spell end, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack. So Bless is guidance, but for 3 people at the cost of 1, and it lasts a minute. As long as you're concentrating. So you can't cast other spells with this melee character. You could cast that and run into the battle.
Right. Wait.
Now back in Pathfinder, Bless, how that function is just a +1 to everybody, every ally in 30 feet, and it was radical. Team high five was what we called. So what I would recommend is Thaumaturgy, Sacred Flame, and Guidance or Spare the Dying. Do you know what Spare the Dying does?
Yeah, I can see.
Perfect.
What use is thaumaturgy really?
Utility, scaring, creating effects. Just these things have very little use battle-wise, but just imagine how people would react if you did these things in front of them.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
If you threaten somebody and you start to channel your Sacred Flame as you use Thaumaturgy to make your eyes change to a different color, they would piss themselves. Like, I would give you advantage on that roll. To those of you who have no idea what advantage is, that means you roll 2d20s and take the higher.
Thanks for telling me, Brent.
Look, quiet you.
I didn't know. That's why I'm thankful. Cause
So are those the spells you're gonna go with?
Yeah, I'll go with Sacred Flame, Thaumaturgy, and Guidance.
Now you will have. Oh, wait. Let me do the calculations to figure out how many you get for level 1s. So,
What do you mean?
for your spell casting, you get.
I should get 2 level 1s.
Oh, nope. You get your Wisdom modifier plus Cleric level. You get 4 level 1s.
What?
But
Really?
you have 2 spell slots, so you can cast them twice a day, and it can be any of them.
Okay, let's look at some of these first level spells then.
The basic healing spells are Healing Word and Cure Wounds.
at least
I
get
would
those.
highly recommend taking one, if not both.
Yeah, I'm looking at them. I'm looking at Healing Word right now.
So Healing Word heals less, but you can do it at range. Cure Wounds is a touch spell, and but it heals more.
Yeah,
If you're gonna be in the melee a lot, Cure Wounds could be pretty useful.
Tell me what about
Healing Word.
command?
Oh, Command's the
Okay.
best fucking spell in the game.
But what is?
Command.
Command?
Read it aloud for the party.
Me?
Fine, I'll do. Yes, you know what? Yes.
No, I'll do it.
Thank you.
Okay. You speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. The spell has no effect if the target is undead, if it doesn't understand your language, or if your command is directly harmful to it. Let's see. And then it just lists some typical commands, like approach. The target moves toward you by the shortest and most direct route. Drop. The target drops whatever it is holding and then ends its turn. Flee. This is a good one. Grovel.
Oh yeah, that's everybody's favorite.
It's gravel.
So as a level 1 Tempest cleric, you have 4 level 1 spells to choose from, and you have Fog Cloud and Thunder Wave.
Right.
So I'm guessing you want Cure Wounds and Healing Word
Yeah, I want both of those.
and Command.
Command.
You should at least get one spell that does some damage, I guess.
Well, I have Sacred Flame.
Yeah, there's actually not a lot of clerics' whole thing is, especially Tempest clerics, is their damage is their fists. Well, not their fists, but they face fuck things.
They what?
Face fuck. You go up there and you say fuck you and you hit them with your hammer.
What's
Brent,
shield of
that's not
faith?
what that means. Don't say that again.
Wow, you're bringing. It means it's. Okay, fine.
You know I'm right.
I'm gonna say you're right because I don't want to have this discussion.
Look, Brent.
What I would recommend is for your other spell, Bane or Bless.
Bane or Bless?
Bane is the opposite of Bless. They will take minus a d4 from the roll, and it's you use this on enemies. And Bless is plus a d4.
Okay. And that's for attack rolls?
This is for something to every roll, every saving throw, every attack.
Nice. How long does it last again?
A
Until
minute.
they...
A minute or until you cast another spell other than a cantrip.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So think of it like each round is 6 seconds. So 10 set rounds.
That's pretty good.
Most game fights last about 4 rounds.
Yeah.
And with you being in the melee and not going to be casting spells all the time, yeah, these will be useful. So have you picked your 4? Or your 2 more?
Yeah, I'll do command and
Another useful one would be guiding bolts. You do the target takes 46 radiant damage, and on the next attack roll, they have disadvantage to dodging it. Or the next attack roll has advantage against them.
right. I think I'll take bless.
Perfect. So you also have Fog Cloud and Thunder Wave.
Right. I gotta write all these down in the
Yeah.
spell book. So I'm just gonna write down the names and then fill in the descriptions later.
Does it tell? I wonder. Does Google Hangout tell us how long we've been recording?
No.
Huh. Oh, are you guys so? Was I not showing you guys the spell page?
No, it was. I saw it.
Oh, I see. I fixed it now.
Yeah, I think it changes when you change tabs.
Perfect. Okay, so Talon's talking with his mommy. How are you doing, Ryan?
I'm doing good. I've been watching a lot of movies recently.
What movies have you been watching?
Pulp Fiction,
Alright, I'm back.
Reservoir Dogs, Taxi Driver, The Exorcist, and Let There Be Blood.
Those sound too adult for me. Okay,
They were
Talon?
really good.
I'm not allowed to watch big boy movies, dude. Okay, Talon.
Does your mommy make you wear a diaper, Brent?
Yes. So you gain bonus proficiencies in heavy armor and martial weapons and heavy armor, and you gain the ability Wrath of the Storm. What
Right.
this does is you can rebuke when somebody attacks you three times per day. Instead of a reaction, you can make them take 2d8 lightning damage, and on a failed save, they take half as much.
Yeah. It's
It's
cool.
just baller.
Thunder Wave.
Oh, you also gain ritual casting since you're a cleric. If any spell has the ritual tag, you do not, such as detect magic.
Right.
None of the ones you took, I believe, have that. You can, instead of spending a spell slot, you can take the time to make a ritual for it, and it will cost nothing.
Sweet.
Once we have that done, we'll figure out your equipment, then we'll get your personality.
How do you see if anyone's watching?
Nobody's watching.
Alright, excellent.
But I will be posting links to Reddit and other stuff and putting it on my blog.
You have a blog, Brent?
Yes.
What's the name of it?
It's embarrassing. Shh.
Look, it's going to be on there, so just
I
tell
know.
me.
Just say it.
Dasvan, the first year necromancer.
I'm not going to laugh.
I made it in my weeaboo days.
It's not that bad.
It's a roleplay blog I run where I play. The whole idea is this setting came from me in my crybaby weeaboo days. I made a magical world.
Yeah.
I found my old notes for it and said, "Damn, I was on to a fun setting."
Oh! I don't get it.
Yeah, that's gonna be a common thing in this game.
So, you used to be a weeaboo. Let's get that out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now there's certain type of weeaboos. Were you the annoying type? Or were you in the closet?
I was the annoying type.
Oh no. That's never a good thing.
I apologize. Huh. So yeah, perfect.
Alright,
So equipment-wise, let's go back to here. Equipment-wise, let's see.
Weapons.
Now, do you have any idea what you want to use? Let me go to this.
Am I able to use like a giant two-handed like greatsword?
Yeah.
Then yes, obviously.
Now, do you want to take the hammer, the sword, or the axe?
What do you mean?
There's two-handed weapons. Each
Oh
one
no, a
generally has.
sword. Definitely sword.
Okay, so write down greatsword.
Great sword.
The damage for this is the greatsword is 2d6 slashing. It is a heavy two-handed weapon. Sorry. Do you now? You will also get a secondary weapon, a sidearm.
Wait, sorry, it's a 2d6. The
2d6.
All right, cool.
Would you want a sidearm?
No.
Not even hand axes or a javelin for range?
No.
You forgot to roll for money. Let me see how much an average cleric gets.
Are you gonna do the group has the money, Brent?
Oh, that's up for you guys to decide.
Okay.
So let's say you have 150 to spend.
All right. Well, I think maybe we should split up because I think a certain someone might spend all the money without consenting the group.
Oh.
You mean like last game?
Wings, I can't believe her.
Yeah, last game he spent all the money on a ship.
Did not.
Did so. So.
Wait, I thought that was a gift.
Yeah, it was a gift. What are you talking about?
No, not last game, last game. But let's not talk about that. Wasn't here nor there.
I stole the money.
So for armor-wise, what I would recommend is chainmail or chainmail armor.
Chainmail, is that heavy?
Yes.
All right.
It just puts your AC at a 16.
So
you just put chainmail armor, then base 18, you just write 16. And then you mark it as heavy. Is your thing lagging?
I'm trying to do this in the thing.
I think I know what's happening. I'm trying to click it and you're trying to click it.
Oh, so do you just want to do it since you know your way around this better than I do?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, you do everything. Yeah, there's probably been a bunch of stuff screwed up already in the sheet that we haven't noticed.
Beautiful. You'd be like, why do I only have 5 health?
Clerics.
Why isn't this? Okay, so this will give you a disadvantage on stealth. So you'll always have disadvantages with whenever you make a stealth roll in your armor.
All right.
At later levels, when you get more money, you can upgrade this to splint or plate mail. That just each one, a splint mail is base 17, plate mail is base 18.
Oh, nice.
The only reason we're not giving you those is splint is 200 and plate mail is 1,500. If you really want to, you could go in with no weapons and have splint mail.
No, I think. I mean, I do have Sacred Flame, but I think I might want a weapon.
So you want to hear a thing people used to do back in 4E and older games?
Sure.
They would start off with this game. You needed weapons in those games; they were vital, way more than this.
Right.
There was paladins and clerics who was like, "I want my armor," and they would go in using their fists.
Nice.
So if we look at your core stats, let's see. What's 14 times? Wait, no, 14 times 15.
14 times 15.
Ask a calculator.
210.
210. So right now your equipment load is chainmail is 55 plus your sword is 6. So you are currently at 61 pounds.
All right.
Now, as a cleric, you get to pick a type of sort of adventurous pack, something that will give you basic tools.
Can't they choose the
Alright.
diplomatic pack as well?
I think they
You
either
get
an adventurer's
priest
pack
or
an
explorers.
explorer's pack, right?
Oh,
Yes.
I must have been thinking of warlock. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the difference between them?
Let's look in the book.
Different things.
I'm trying. I don't know where this stuff is.
Page 151. It's in a little green box.
Oh, there you go.
The explorer's pack has a backpack, a bedroll, a mess kit, a tinderbox, 10 torches, 10 days rations, a water skin, 50 feet of rope. Priest pack has a backpack, a blanket, 10 candles, a tinderbox, a box of alms, 2 blocks of incense, a censer, a vestments, 2 days of ration, and a water skin. So are you taking the more holy priest approach, or are you an explorer?
I'm an explorer.
So add all that in. Let me figure out the weight.
Okay. I mean, we can't really put it into the same thing, but
Just write. You could either put it all in, or just put in an explorer's pack. Your choice.
Brent, are we allowed
Why?
to be a little bit racist on this show?
Not towards real races, but towards fantasy, yes.
Oh, okay.
Screw
That
those
sounds
damn
good.
elves taking all of our jobs.
Yeah, because I had a joke about Asians, but I felt like it was going to be inappropriate.
don't just stop.
No real world racism.
That's why you asked the question.
Well, yeah. So let's just say you have a speed of 30. Each tile will represent 5 feet.
Should I put it in
Then
inventory?
put it in core stats.
I just put it.
Core stats is where the speed will go. So you have a con of +3, right? Yep.
Yep.
So what's the cleric's hit die again? Could you look that up for a sec?
Yeah.
Is it D8?
Just
Yeah,
give me
it's D8.
back there.
So you will have 8 plus 3. Quickly, somebody do the math.
11.
Yeah.
Thank you. So your max HP at level 1 is 11.
All right.
Mine.
Now let's get your skills associated or picked out.
Brent, later on, can you give me control of my character?
I
Okay.
thought oh yeah, I'll give you control.
You know, I can't move my icon around on the board.
There is no board yet.
You know what I mean. I can't, like, move it around on the squares.
Yeah, I'll give that to you. So choose 2 from the following: history, insight, medicine, persuasion, and religion.
Should just choose religion.
No.
I would suggest insight.
Wait, yeah, history, insight, medicine, persuasion, religion. How about insight and medicine?
Perfect. Now either choose two skills, a language and a tool, or three skills.
Skills. Wait, two more skills. Which do you think would be better?
They're both equal.
Oh, I'll just choose three skills then.
Okay. So these skills can be anything, but whatever you pick, justify them together, and what was your background that gave you these? Good
All right.
skills, athletics, due to your high strength.
Right.
Perception. Perception.
What's the jack of all trades, Brent?
It's a bard thing. It's I believe it is half your bard level. I'll bring it up.
Yeah, never mind. I remember reading
Jack
it.
of all trades. Starting at level 2, you add half your proficiency bonus rounded down to all ability checks that doesn't include a proficiency bonus.
Oh.
What I would recommend, Talon, perception, athletics.
Alright, I'm gonna go with perception, athletics, and animal handling.
Animal handling.
A little bit robot-y.
Animal handling, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Why is this?
What do you have in your mouth, Ryan? Oh,
Don't even worry about it.
That's weird. Oh, I figured it out. Let's see. I forgot to put in the proficiency bonus, I think.
What was I looking at? Oh.
Oh, I accidentally gave you 101 health. That's not right.
Why isn't it?
What is wrong, Ryan, dearest?
No, it's just I thought I did something on my skills, but it turns out I didn't.
Oh, that's why. I gotta put your cleric as level 1.
Why'd you just put the bard as level 1?
That's cleric. It's weirdly formatted.
Wait.
That's... Huh. That's weird. I don't know. I'll fix that later.
Oh.
So put your perception as a yes, animal handling as a yes, and athletics as a yes, and medicine as a yes. That will all be under skills.
Right, I see it. Yours is formatted weirdly. Mine looks fine, and you definitely put me as bard level 2.
I did?
You did. I'm changing it right now, don't worry.
Mine's formatted strange. Huh.
Mine looks fine. Alright, so... animal handling, yes. Athletics, yes. And perception.
You are also proficient in saving throws for charisma and wisdom. So you just add proficiency to those.
And how do... So
What's your charisma, Talon?
What? How? Okay. I don't know what's going on.
I'm moving your thing to check something.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. Give me your once your skill. Once your skills are in, we will work on your background.
I think my skills are in.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna take off screen sharing for a moment, and we will do your background. So, do I need to walk you through this? First, what background would give you athletics, perception, and animal handling?
Alright. I was thinking that I was like raised in like a village out in nature or something.
Kind of like Tarzan?
So you said you wanted to... Wait, no, that was Ryan who did that. So maybe you came from... Maybe you just worked on a farm. Till you were shown to have latent magical powers.
Sure.
Perfect. So give me 2 personality traits. These are little sentences that describe yourself. Instead of saying I am smart, you say I've read all the books in the library of Yonderland or something.
How the hell am I supposed to think of something like that?
Well, why don't you give me a trait you want, and we'll put it together.
Alright, let's see.
Someone here isn't very imaginative.
Ryan, you took 4 hours to do this on your first character.
Well, this is the second character. It took me only 2 hours on my second one.
Alright. I don't know, I have a raging bloodlust that must be satiated.
A list of blood?
I have a
You just
raging
have a
bloodlust.
My quench for battle is almost as great as my quench for mead. I don't know.
Yeah, Jack Daniels.
Go right ahead, fairest Talon.
Tiefling. How do you...
Alright.
Oh my god, we have a murderer cleric. That's surely the opposite. Okay, so now give me another personality trait.
I look with scorn upon those who are weak.
How about... How so? Just those who are physically weaker? Or do you mean like people who aren't up in the front in combats?
Those who are... No, not that trait. I'm thinking about it, I don't like it as much.
Also, another thing I'm noticing, a lot of your spells are very passive spells.
Right.
And you're very physical oriented. We could say you're majoring in mage slaying. You are a counter wizard.
Okay.
You're literally you're taking martial arts training, the type of magics that are meant specifically for making it easier to take out those puny wizards.
Okay.
Who usually light up the battlefield with fire. Jack Daniels, the Mage Slayer.
Yeah. Now you're onto something.
Mm-hmm. So how about you have a big boner for battle?
The alliteration, though.
Mm-hmm. How about... do you want to be a very accepting? Do you want to be a very angry person? What are you?
Suppose I'll be pretty angry. It's not how I usually am in real life, but it's mixed up a little bit.
Why are you angry?
I said it's not how I usually am.
No, but
Maybe
why?
something like, if you gain my ire, you will gain my hammer to your face.
Yes. Oh.
Beautiful. So just put those into your personality traits.
Right.
I'm actually going to try my best to remember to use inspiration this time around. Next, we will pick your ideal. This is something that will get you to make sacrifices. My paladin's ideal was, if the world requires me to break my oath, I will break the world. Or maybe something like, it is better to have a wound. Is it better to be slowed by a wound in your leg than a body on your back?
Wait, so it has to be something that requires me to make sacrifices?
Something that would get you to make a sacrifice. The wound in your leg slowing you down and the body in the back means I would rather take a wound than let an ally fall.
Alright, I actually really like that one for my character.
Yeah, it's a good one. You can take it if you want.
I'll take it. I don't feel good about it, but I'll take
Just
it.
cite me.
Yeah.
Brent Pilgrim, 2015.
All right, was that an ideal?
Idea.
All right.
The wording is, it is better to be slain by a broken leg than a body on your back.
I just blanked out for a minute there. I just came back to that. Why gotta be a dick?
All right.
That is
got
the
that in
most...
there.
How is that a dicky ideal, Ryan? Please explain.
That's like the
Well-
best ideal.
Oh, now I get it. I thought it meant something different. God damn it.
Now next is your bonds. This is how you make bonds. Good ones are, I fight for those who fight beside me.
Really? Why are you saying ones that make sense for my character? Because then I feel bad about taking them.
Because that's a good one. Or another good one is, a shared drink can lead to a shared future.
Come on.
Or as our good friend Emily would say, my body leads the way to all sorts of relationships.
That means sex.
I
She
know
was
what
playing,
it means,
She was
Ryan.
playing a male prostitute.
Wait, I thought I had something. Oh, I know. Smoking cigarettes by Marlboro gives you wings.
Let's ignore that.
Yeah, how about I respect those who fight beside me, basically.
Go ahead. Now the last one is probably
I
the
think I have
most
to go
fun
for a
one.
second.
No worries. The next one is the most fun one for me, that is, your flaw.
Flaw.
This could be a character relation that will give you something bad, like you have hunters after you. This could be a bad personality traits. You could be in the wrong types of groups. Maybe you're an ex-convict. This is something that will give you trouble.
Ryan? 1 second.
Really.
My temper
I'm
gets the
thinking
best of me.
either-
This doesn't have to be as in character. This could be my temper gets the best of me.
Right.
I find the best way to solve a problem is a fist. I'm in love with myself.
How about I take offense too quickly?
Perfect. So how these come into play is when you act these traits out roleplay wise, you'll get an inspiration point. An inspiration point can be spent to give you advantage on any roll. You act out your character and you really want to climb that cliff right, you give me an inspiration point and you get the advantage on that climbing check.
Nice.
So now that we have that figured out, one thing I left out is all clerics have something that gives them the ability to channel their power. It's usually a holy symbol. Since you're not a religion cleric, what is your symbol that gives you power? It could be as simple as the school emblem. It could be maybe a personal belonging, something precious to you. Or if you're taking the one approach, it could just be some swag on your neck.
Swag on my neck. Alright,
I should censor swag out of that sentence.
why?
People are going to be like, oh, he's a swag fag.
Oh.
Wow, Brent, so homophobic.
Kind of. I am kind of gay, though.
Yeah, you're bisexual, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. So, any idea, Talon?
I'm thinking.
Should I pull up from the book all the examples of symbols?
Fine!
How about an Ouroboros?
It's at the back of the book. They have all the gods in this game, and they should want their related symbols.
I see it. I'm so
Personally, I really like the Eberron symbols. And that's not just because I like Eberron, but it's my favorite setting.
I see Eberron.
Everyone, it's so cool. The player's companion for that just came out for free.
Oh, cool.
What I would recommend is
My symbol would be like, I don't know, a mug.
sure,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I just wasn't sure if that would work.
dude, it works fine. There's tons of gods of ale, and they're generally associated with storms in the sea.
Yeah, okay then. Definitely a mug for my symbol.
One time I played a gnome cleric who every time he cast a spell, he casted it by drinking ale and making a cheers.
Nice.
Yep. So, your character should be done.
Alright.
Would you guys have any interest in doing a little introduction?
Sure. I don't mind.
Now,
I don't have
do
anything.
we want to split this into a separate video, or what do we want to do for this?
That's a good question. Talon, your thoughts?
Maybe now that we've gotten things together a little bit more, we should probably split off into a separate video. That way this can just be like the video of us being completely out of whack.
Character creation.
Yeah.
Okay, now let me just make sure I'm stopping this right. Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Loves and kisses.
If you can figure out how to turn it off, that is.
Yeah, I want to make sure I don't lose it. I should have tested this beforehand. I apologize. Let's see. I'll just open up my YouTube for this. And let's see if the other one for the earlier is on there. The Googs. So, Talon, any thoughts on your character? Also, I'd put in a note somewhere that you're in the Mage Slaying Academy.
Alright, cool. It's a far different character than like what I've ever really thought of doing, so I'm probably gonna be really rusty when it comes to role playing it.
It's not rusty. It just doesn't exist.
Well, yeah. As soon as I said the word rusty, I knew that was the wrong word. But
Yeah, you're good for you. But yeah, it's take a bit to get into. Just you do not have to play it stereotypically. Oh yeah,
Alright.
perfect. This will go up there. You can play this however you want to. Just try and keep these personality traits in mind.
right.
Okay, so we are ready to go. I will end the call.
Bye-bye. Loves and
Goodbye.
kisses.
Have a nice time, everybody, and we'll be back shortly for the, let's call it, what was it? What was that word?
Introduction?
No, the word for the first test schools have to do.
Entrance exam?
Entrance exam, episode 1. Thank you. I am sorry for the rambling. This is our new time. Do any of you guys have a Twitter or something you'd like to, bring out right here?
You mean plug?
Yeah, plug in.
I don't.
No, not really.
We'll get on that for next time.
I don't like Twitter. It's too difficult.
Well, we need social media to link each other. We need something.
Yeah, alright.
Shit, this is lagging.
Yes,
Okay.
you are like.
I'm trying to
Still live, Brent.
turn it off. I apologize.
Try harder.
Look, quiet you.
I'm gonna go get my battery.
Okay.